Yeah, good morning. Bang, bang, well. Yesterday, a mate of mine showed me some weights, yeah? Some dumbbells. And these dumbbells are massive, man. I said, who's lifting them? He went, oh, well, my mate bought them from out of Dave's gym in Eastcote, yeah? I went, cracking hell, who used to lift them weights? He said, well, I know, he said Albert Beckles, yeah? Albert Beckles and Bertil Fox, yeah? And also Shadow out of Gladiators, yeah? Jefferson King used to train down Dave's gym and also Dell's gym, yeah? I'm not quite sure where the weights, I know that my mate bought them from Dave's gym in Eastcote, yeah? These weights are absolutely massive, yeah? And I was saying to him, what was they doing with them? He said they was doing seated press with them. They're about 150, 160 pound dumbbells. I'm going to put them on my thumbnail and make you look at and see them, but they're just laying in someone's garden, yeah? And I said, look, bring them to my gym because I'd love to be able to, do you know, you see something, you know, and you think, oh, I've got to get into that. I'm going to get into these weights, yeah? I'm going to get into pressing these, but not obviously I'll never be able to do what they did, seated presses. I'm not going to go back on the voids, yeah? But they used to seated press these for sets of 5, you know, and bench it, silly weights for sets of 10s. Albert Beckles, Bertil Fox, and Jefferson King from Shadows, yeah? I love to talk to Jefferson King because I want to do another podcast with him, you know what I mean? But I'm not quite sure if he's out of prison yet. Someone told me that he was in a DCAT, but I got a funny feeling that he's home now, and I will try and find him, yeah? I will try and find a few people to find out where he is, and I want to go and see him, yeah? And bring him back here and do a video podcast on him. You know, me and him go back a long, long way. But my mate Terry was telling me that he used to give Albert Beckles a lift in his car and Bertil Fox. If I remember rightly, I think it was Bertil Fox. I'm not quite sure. I think it was Bertil Fox that used to work, or Albert Beckles used to work on the buses, yeah? Because when I was young, I used to see them driving the buses. He had massive arms, mate. His arms are massive, huge, yeah? And there's also rumours, I don't know if it is, it's only rumours, yeah, that Arnie went down to Dave's gym and just took photographs with Albert Beckles, Bertil Fox, and Gladiator, Shadow, Jefferson King, yeah? I'd love to be able to see that photograph, but I was told it was on the wall. Whether or not it's true, I don't know. It's only what I've been told, yeah? But Dell's gym, that was in Southall, Dell's gym. That used to be behind the market in Southall, and it was a really old run-down gym, yeah? Really run-down, but then the guys, the big guys that was in there, I mean, the guy that showed me the weights, he used to be massive. He used to be like 19 stone, built massive, big guy, you know what I mean? But everybody that he's talking about, what on the voids, yeah? They're all on the voids, on about the 74s, going right up to the 90s when they all, you know, stopped it, you know? I'm not quite sure if it's Albert Beckles or Bertil Fox. He's on Facebook. Very, very powerful man, mate. Very strong, powerful man. Little man, but powerful, mate. It seems to be that all those little men in the little division were very strong. I mean, Arnie and Louis Fuango, I mean, they was different kettle of fish in them days. They was like... But it's good... Do you know what I like to see? I like to see... When I go through Facebook about Arnie and Louis Fuango, and all them sort of old Frank Zanes and all them sort of lifters, they're all lifting the old weights. They're all lifting the old-fashioned weights, yeah? And I see Arnie doing some leg presses with a chunk of wood bolted to the press machine. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man, what they used to do. And the old-fashioned weights, the 45-pound weights, not kilos, pounds, big, thick weights, you know, big, thick plates. And just a bar. Then we used to have an Olympic bar. It was also a training bar, yeah? And, you know, I don't know what it is, but when I was in Albany, back in the 70s, when I used to get into the gym, there was Olympic lifters, Olympic bars there, but we used to train with a training bar, and it's better. It seemed better because the Olympic bar was quite thick, you know, and they was sort of like funny. This felt funny, but with a training bar, you could pull the collars down to where you want them, or put them, you know, it's better. And I used to love them. I mean, we used to put phenomenal weights on a training bar, yeah. I mean, to imagine you put what 220 pound on a training bar, that's a lot of weights. That's like what I think it's 5 or 6 20s each end, yeah. And then you got about that much at the end for the collar. We should turn the collar around and boom, really give it some grief, yeah. Tighten it up really tight, as tight as we can, you know, with your thumbs, yeah. And it used to hold, and you used to go collar to collar. And what? Listen, some of the guys that I've met in prison are absolutely ginormous, yeah. I mean, I was just too big. I was 20 odd stone, massive. But when I see those weights that my mate's got, I'm going to ask my mate if I can bring them to the gym that I'm at, yeah, and leave them there. I don't want to take no weights off it. I just want to leave them there as they are. I want to build myself up to that. Even I want to bench, if I can bench it, yeah. I mean, I think they're about 150 odd pounds each one, yeah. I want to be able to press them on the bench dumbbells. I'm used to it. Come on, we used to do that easy when I was in Albany, you know, like when I got really big. But to do it now, I mean, I went with my mate's gaff, Alan Dean, yeah. He's what do you call it, UK tattooist, yeah, UK tattooist. He's the one that's got the weights, and I think he bought them from Dave's gym. And you know, Alan Dean used to press them. He's telling me that he used to press them as well. I don't know about seated press, but I know he used to bench them. And Alan Dean's a big man, UK tattoos, yeah. He's massive, Alan Dean, yeah. He's a big man, you know. But I think he's lost a bit of size in his muscle wise, but he's still big and powerful. You can see it, yeah. But he used to press that. I can't wait to put it on my thumbnail and to show you, yeah, these weights. They're fantastic, mate. To think that Albert Beckles and all them sort of people, you know, even Gladiators, just Jefferson King, used to sit and press these. Just press them. Seated press. Have a look. This is Bang Bang Rail. Please press the like button and subscribe. And I'm going to try and get over Jefferson King, Gladiator, and have another podcast with him, yeah. Take care. Bye-bye.